Today, we are going to test your English comprehension. I am going to tell you a story at a natural speed, and you will practice your listening comprehension and vocabulary. After the story, I will ask you a few questions. Don't worry if you don't understand everything the first time. Please repeat the story as many times as you need to fully understand the conversation. Ready? A few weeks ago, I had one of the strangest but funniest dinner experiences of my life. It all started on a Thursday evening after work. I had a really long day, and honestly, I was exhausted. You know those days where your brain just feels completely done? That was me. I got home, dropped my bag on the floor, and immediately thought, I am absolutely not cooking tonight. Usually, I try to save money by cooking at home, but that day I just didn't have the energy, so I decided to order food instead. At first, I spent almost 20 minutes trying to decide what to eat. I opened one food app, closed it, opened another one, changed my mind 3 times, and somehow made myself even hungrier. Finally, I decided to order Thai food from a restaurant I had never tried before. I ordered noodles, dumplings, and mango sticky rice. The estimated delivery time said 30 minutes, so I changed into comfortable clothes and started watching videos while I waited. About 25 minutes later, my phone rang. The delivery driver said, "Hey, I think I'm outside your apartment building." So I grabbed my keys and went downstairs. But when I got outside, I immediately noticed something strange. The driver was standing next to a huge paper bag, and I mean huge. At first, I thought maybe there were multiple deliveries in the same order. But then he smiled and handed the entire bag to me. I looked inside and started laughing. There was enough food for at least 6 people. Multiple containers of noodles, 3 different soups, rice, desserts, drinks, extra appetizers, and so much more. It looked like food for a party. I told the driver, I think this might be the wrong order, but he checked his phone and said, "Nope, correct apartment number." Then he left. So there I was, standing in my kitchen, staring at a mountain of food I definitely did not order. At first, I thought maybe the restaurant accidentally mixed up my order with someone else's. I checked the receipt attached to the bag, and that's when I noticed something funny. The name on the receipt was my name. Apparently, another person with the exact same first name and last initial had placed a huge order at the same restaurant around the same time. So the restaurant accidentally gave me their food instead. A few minutes later, my phone rang again. This time, it was the restaurant apologizing. The employee sounded completely stressed. She said, "We are so sorry. We mixed up 2 orders." Honestly, I felt bad for her because she sounded like she was having a terrible night. Then she said something I didn't expect. She told me they were already remaking the correct order for the other customer, and I could keep all the extra food for free. I was shocked. For about 5 seconds, I stood there silent, trying to process what was happening. Then I looked at my tiny original order and looked back at the giant feast sitting on my kitchen counter. And suddenly, my day became so much better. Of course, there was no way I could eat all of that food alone, so I texted a few friends and said, "Emergency," with a photo of all of the food. Within an hour, my apartment turned into a small dinner party. And somehow, a random food delivery mistake created one of the most fun nights I'd had in months. We stayed up talking, laughing, and eating way too much food. At one point, my friend looked around the apartment and said, "This is probably the best mistake that's ever happened." And honestly, he was right. I think that experience reminded me of something important. Sometimes small, unexpected problems can turn into really great moments. If the restaurant had never made that mistake, I probably would have spent the night alone, watching videos, and going to bed. Instead, I ended up having an unforgettable evening with friends. Life is weird like that sometimes. Did you understand most of the story? If not, don't worry. Replay the video and listen again. Now, I will move on to the questions. Please leave your answers in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this, and I will see you next time.